In this video, I am talking about the algorithm secrets that you need to know. Make sure that you stay tuned all the way to the end of the video because I am sharing 3 tips that will actually get you favored by the algorithm, so stay tuned. Welcome back to another video about TikTok. This month it is the algorithm July update, so it is almost the end of the month, and I just kind of want to go over a little bit about the algorithm and what is going on. Again, my name is Jay Franco, and in this channel you're gonna find TikTok strategies as well as branding, marketing, and social media tips for you to use as a business owner. So keep on watching till the end of the video because I'm sharing 3 actionable tips that are going to help you to get favored by the algorithm. So stay tuned all the way to the end of the video. All right, so let's get started. So one thing that I want to make sure that you guys understand when you are trying to figure out TikTok is, what are your goals on TikTok? What are they? Are they to reach more viewers? Is it to increase brand awareness? Is it to get more clients? Is it to increase your traffic to your website, to increase your sales, or to just straight out get famous? You have to be very defined as to what are your goals and objectives for using the platform. Don't jump on the platform just to jump on it and then not know exactly what your strategy is to be on there and why you're on there, because you're going to be wasting your time if you really haven't figured that part out yet. It's so important that you figure out your business goals and objectives first, and make sure that if being on the TikTok platform is going to help you achieve those business goals and objectives, and do they align with them. Now, with that being said, now that you're on the platform and you're trying to figure it out and you are creating content that is aligned to your business goals and objectives, and your social media strategies are really fine-tuned to creating content that aligns with your business goals, you've got to also think about the algorithm. Well, with the algorithm, there are 2 key things that are going to be really important. Unlike other platforms, especially unlike Instagram, where Instagram focused on likes and shares and saves and commenting, well, TikTok algorithm has picked up that. And it has noticed that there has been an increase in likes, shares, engagement, and that's gonna happen because people think that it's gonna act just like the Instagram algorithm, where the more you share it, the more it has views, the more you like it, and the more you engage with it, that post will probably get released in the Instagram algorithm and get eventually on the Explorer page. Well, TikTok kind of figured that one out way before. And so what they did is they switched the little algorithm a little bit just so that they can make sure that you are tracking metrics that matter as a business owner. There's so many times that I hear on all the Facebook groups, like, I want to grow my account by 100,000 followers. I want this, I want that, I want, my videos to go viral. Well, why are they going viral? First of all, make sure that you click on the cards above, because I have a video that talks about creating viral content and the objectives to getting your content to go viral. So make sure you check that out, and check out all the playlists that I have on my channel, because it does talk to you about strategies regarding branding, marketing, and social media. Now, back to the algorithm. So the algorithm definitely figured that out. So these are 2 key metrics that you have to take into consideration. On TikTok, likes, comments, shares, they don't matter. You can have thousands of comments, thousands and hundreds of thousands and billions of likes on your video. What matters is going to be completion rate and rewatch rate. That is exactly what you need to focus on. You need to focus on creating content that people are going to make sure that they watch all the way to the end, and once they're done, that you kind of like get them to go back and rewatch it because they must have missed something, or because it was too good and they have to rewatch it 2, 3, 4, even 5 times. So that's what's so important: completion rate and rewatch time. So make sure that you understand when you're creating content, creating videos specifically for TikTok, that you want to make sure, what is the point of this video? As a business owner, what is the point of me creating this video? Do I think it's funny? Yeah, I think it's hilarious. Do I think it's valuable? Yeah, I think it's valuable, but we need to get out of that mindset of thinking about me. We need to start thinking about, will the people that I'm trying to attract, will my client think it's funny? Sometimes I even do the test where I save it to my drafts and I even like screen record it and I show it to other friends and say, do you find this funny? I show it to a couple of business owners that are clients of mine. I was like, do you find this funny? Do you find this valuable? Do you find this that you want to rewatch this a couple of times? And I've had a couple of business owners, specifically one girl that was like, I love that video that you just posted. I watched it several times. I even send it to my mom so that she can watch it over and over again because you gave really great tips. So make sure that the content that you are creating is that your clients or your potential audience, your potential clients are going to really feel like this is interesting enough. Now, another thing that I want to know is this content, something that my audience wants to know? If you feel that your audience is always asking you questions, specifically that person, she's a mortgage loan officer, and she finds that she gets questions over and over again about the same thing, maybe the interest rates or closing costs or escrowing or any of those topics, and she gets those questions asked over and over again, then you might want to consider creating videos specifically around those topics because that's stuff that your audience wants to know about. Also, does this content relate in any way? Is it relatable? Will it actually tug at my heart? Will it relate to me as a consumer? Am I a mom and you created a mom video and that is totally my life and it relates to me because that's something that I'm going through right now during COVID-19. So that's relatable. Make sure that it provides a solution or an answer to someone's problems, because right now creating something fun, inviting, and informative in a way that you solve someone else's problem is going to be a way to capture a new audience. And if you put your spin on things and say, wow, I didn't even know that was a hack for that, then you are more likely to get that video rewatched a couple more times. Obviously, they're going to complete the video and rewatch it over and over again. You want to create content that really does this. And you will also want to ask yourself, will they care enough to watch all the way to the end of my video? That's also super important. Watch your video a couple of times and also think about, did I kind of like lose gas after watching it a couple of times, or did it really make me want to watch it over and over again because it's actually that good and interesting and it's providing valuable content? Make sure that your videos are craveable, that people will actually watch all the way through the end. All right, we're finally at the part where I'm going to share 3 tactics that will help you not just increase your completion rate, not just increase your rewatch rate, but also get your audience to actually watch all the video and actually take action on your video. So here are 3 tips to really help you increase completion rate and rewatch time. Here we go. So always add a call to action to your videos. Calls to actions really prompt the user to do something, whether it's to like, to comment, but my favorite call to actions is starting at the beginning of the video. Put a caption that says, stay till the end, because it's kind of prompting the user to want to stay to the end because you probably have something, a plot twist, an incredible hack, or you're sharing information or something that's like really like wow power. So you've got to have like that wow factor in your videos. Make sure that at the beginning of videos you use a call to action that states stay till the end, or the end will surprise you, or you won't believe, so watch till the end. So you want to prompt the user to continue to watch all the way through to the video. Then also share this with a friend. Share if you relate, comment if you also do this. Those are also ways to increase the engagement and the completion rate of your video. Rewatch rate is dependent on whether people really love it. So make sure that you're adding lists. So the first thing is to call to action. The second thing is adding lists in your videos, because as you're watching, you want to read what's going on in the captions in the video, and so it gets the user to start reading and paying attention to that rather to you dancing, and it gives them a longer watch time. And then if they miss a tip, or they miss a call to action, or they miss a blurb that you put, it prompts them to rewatch it again just because they missed something. So always add calls to actions and use lists to help increase your completion rate and your rewatch time. And finally, make sure that you keep your videos 10 to 15 seconds long. And the reason why I'm saying is because if people watch a 10-second video and they complete it, that's 100% completion rate. If you have a 60-second video and they only watch about 10 seconds, guess what? Your completion rate, your completion rate is actually super low. So get in the habit of doing 10 to 15 seconds, because that's actually the amount of time that people really do stay on a video long enough to see if it's interesting to them or that it captures them. So after 10 minutes, you're at that little zone where, okay, you've got to finish the video, you've got to finish the video, and you've got to finish strong, because otherwise they're just gonna swipe up and keep on watching other people's videos. So those are my 3 tips to increase completion rate as well as watch time. Make sure to add call to actions that tell the user specifically to watch all the way to the end. Make sure that you add lists, because lists help the user read and stay on your video longer. And finally, make sure that you make them 10 to 15 seconds, around the 15-second mark. If you want to keep them under between the 10 and 12 mark, that's even better, because by then people lose interest and they swipe and they keep on scrolling by. So make sure that you use these 3 actionable tips to really get the algorithm to favor you. By using these tips, you're not cheating the algorithm. You're working with the algorithm so that it can actually start favoring you and favoring your content. So make sure that you like and subscribe, because in this channel I give you strategies for not only TikTok but for branding, marketing, and social media, especially for business owners like yourself. So, como siempre, mi gente, besitos a todos y nos vemos la próxima semana.